Sorry. It's that time again, though. We've got Ring Rodya and Ring meursault. I'm going to go over Ring meursault first, since he's less. He just has less, so we're going to go over him first. First up, his skill 1 is a Wrath 2-coin blunt skill that gains coin power based on the bleed and sinking. Holy. Bleed sinking? Okay. Depending on how good for sinking he is, he could be a pretty good sinking meursault, probably. Anyway, this skill 1 gains coin power based on the bleed and sinking. Shit. Give me a minute. Yeah. Alright, I think my cough is fixed. Alright. Sorry. And yes, I know it's a bit late. Anyway, coin 1 inflicts bleed potency, and coin 2 inflicts both sinking and bleed count. Skill 2 is a 3-coin pride blunt skill that deals more damage based on the number of negative effects on the target, of course. If the target does not have mauled color rouge, gain clash power. Okay, that's something, probably. Don't know what that does yet. It gains coin power for the bleed and sinking on the target. And of course, inflicts bleed potency, more bleed potency, sinking potency, bleed count, and sinking potency. So that's 3 count negative. And skill 3 is a 3-coin lust blunt skill that deals more damage based on the number of negative effects, gains final power based on the sinking and bleed, at less than X% HP, or if the target has Y plus mauled color. Okay. Use coin 3 an additional time. And for that skill, convert all coins on the skill to unbreakable coins. And on hit with with that third coin, or fourth coin, I guess, randomly inflict sinking or bleed potency based on the amount of mauled color. Coin 1 inflicts bleed potency, coin 2 inflicts bleed and sinking potency, coin 3 inflicts bleed count and sinking count, as well as mauled color rouge. His defense skill is a 2-coin lust blunt clashable counter, which, if he has le fauvisme, masque de chin, or masque de chin, I don't speak French. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. He gains base power if he has the mask. If the target has enough bleed or sinking potency, then skill gains coin power. Coin 1 inflicts bleed potency, coin 2 inflicts sinking potency. Let's see, passive, the Ring Fulvist Student. On hit with base attack skill, inflict mauled color rouge. This counts as inflicting negative effects with skill. Okay, so all of his skills inflict mauled color rouge. Charnand, if he's inflicted enough mauled color rouge during the encounter, gain le fauvisme, masque de chin. Okay. And then, coin start of... Okay, we'll come back to this probably, but if Rodyon uses a skill called Critique, meursault will get imperfections addressed. Now for his resource passive, if he has the mask, then he inflicts more Mold Color Rouge, and every time he inflicts enough Mold Color Rouge, heal SP. If his SP is at max, gain blunt damage up instead. And then support passive, Impestode Scar, which one ally with the fastest speed inflicts defense level down when they hit an enemy. It's not so great. Let's see those negative effects. Mold Color Rouge. When hit, gain X bleed potency for every Y stack. Okay. That seems like it's going to be pretty good for a bleed team. Turn end. Gain defense level down for every... or next turn for every Y stack. Okay, that might be decent, maybe? And at turn end, lose X stack. Probably 1 stack. Level Vism, Mask the Chin. Deal more damage for every X mold color on the target. Deal more bleed and sinking potency with base attack skills. So just inflict more bleed and sinking before hitting with a base attack skill. If target does not have bleed, inflict bleed count on target. Imperfections dressed. This is the one that he gets from, yeah. He deals more damage on reuse of a coin if Rodyon, Okay, so if Rodya uses Critique again, then heal SP. And then turn start, if she does not have Reflexion, then this effect expires. Okay. Let's check Rodya. Oh. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, what's coin 1? Skill 1. Oh, it's been too long. Skill 1 is a single coin skill. You never thought you'd see this again, did you? A single coin skill 1. Actually, when was the last time that we've had one of these? I should check. Sorry. That's not it. Who do I know that has a single coin skill 1? Let's just check with full. I know he doesn't have one, but let's see. Is there anything for this? No. Shit. Okay. I guess list. Sorry, I know this is completely off topic. I know. When was the last single coin skill? Him. Oh my god, our last single coin skill 1 was Fell Bullet Yi-Sung. Oh, that's a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, he's the last one. Wait. No, right. Drifting Blade Ryoshu. Right. Is there anything more recent? No. Absolutely nothing more recent than him with a single coin skill 1. Great. Sorry. It's just that this is really rare, as you can tell. So, deals more damage for every X type of negative effect on target. Deal more damage if the target has Palette Vibrant. On use, gain Clash power based on and Final power as well, based on the bleed and sinking on the target. Coin 1, reuse a coin if the target has X plus types of negative effects. Inflict bleed count, sinking potency, and mauled color rouge. Alright, let's actually see how we can use critique. Okay. Okay, this seems like really good. It seems like 2 to 3 coin skill, I think. And it's a clashable counter. Why is it all glowy like that? Oh well. Maybe it's because it's the enhanced one. Let's see what critique does. Actually, no, how do we get critique? Normal defense. If does not have reflection and has X plus types of negative effects, activate as critique instead. Okay. So critique is a 1 coin defense skill with lust and blunt damage. Deals more damage based on the number of negative effects on the target. Deal more damage if target has Palette Vibrant. Gain Clash power up if the target has Palette Vibrant. And considering that's not just gain Clash power, but Clash power up, that applies for the whole turn. On use, gain final power up if the target has X plus bleed sinking, and gain Clash power based on the number of negative effects on the target. Skill and gain reflection, and reuse the coin 1. Reuse the coin based on the number of negative effects on the target. Inflict sinking and bleed. Randomly inflict mauled color rouge or mauled color bleu. And inflict touchy touche hardy if this is the X coin used. Huh? Okay. I think we'll come back to that maybe. Also, she's a docent, not a student. But also not a maestro. I don't know anything about the Falvists. Okay, skill 2. 2 coin envy blunt skill. Deals more damage based on the number of negative effects. Deals more damage if target has Palette Vibrant. Deals more damage if target has mauled color. Or based on the number of mauled color, yeah. Gain final power based on the number of bleed sinking. Gain coin power based on the number of negative effects. Inflict bleed on coin 1, as well as mauled color rouge. Coin 2, inflict sinking count and mauled color bleu. And touchy hardy if target has X plus negative effect types. Skill 3, 4 coin blunt skill, or 4 coin lust blunt skill, deals more damage if target has Palette Vibrant, more damage when enough negative effects, before use if target has an X plus Y or X plus negative effects, activate as skill 3-2, but this skill gains more coin power for the bleed and sinking on target. Coin 1 inflicts bleed and mauled color rouge. Coin 2 inflicts bleed counter and mauled color rouge. Coin 3 inflicts sinking potency and mauled color blue. Coin 4 inflicts bleed count. Next turn if the target has X plus negative effects, and inflicts touchy hardy this turn. Okay, seems like a pretty strong skill. Skill 3-2 is unfocused volley. Great, you love to see it. I hate to see it. Blunt 4 coin, lust, unbreakable coins. More damage. Coin power. Coin 1. The coins are the same thing. Except coin 3 hits all. Coin 4 hits all targets, inflicts bleed count, and it just guarantees the touch. Yeah. Defense skill, trimming the medium. 2 coin blunt skill, or 2 coin lust blunt skill. Clashable counter. Deals more damage if target has palette vibrant. Okay. Huh? Why is that one green, but the other ones are red? Anyway, if she doesn't have reflexion, then and if the target has X plus types of negative effects, activate is the defense or critique. On use, gain final power for bleed and sinking on the target. Coin 1, inflict bleed and mauled color rouge. Inflicts more mauled color rouge if target does not have mauled color rouge. Coin 2 inflicts sinking potency and mauled color blue. Inflicts more mauled color blue if the target does not have mauled color blue. We've already gone over critique, so let's go to the passives. First passive, mentorship. Gain le homage equal to the number of ring students on the field. Okay. Turn start. Randomly apply number of ring student identities on the field. Offense level up or defense level up to any X of the ring student identities. Passives, or passive 2, les falvismes colères savages. Okay, combat and inflict palette vibrant. Next turn to enemies that have mauled color rouge, mauled color bleu, and touchy hardy. Simultaneously. If they have more than enough mauled color of both colors, then inflict Y palette vibrant instead. Turn end, gain le favorisme masque de loup if any X of the following conditions are met. Inflicted palette vibrant X times. Used critique X times. Used the skill 3-2. And in the normal passive, just inflict more mauled color and touchy hardy. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering the pronunciation. I do not speak French. Support passive. Apply the effects to the identity with the earliest deployment order. If lust resonance is an odd number, inflict bleed potency. If lust resonance is an even number, then inflict sinking potency. If the identity is ring, then they gain offense level up and defense level up at combat start. That's a lot of stuff, but now we have the statuses. Great. we already know what Mold Color Rouge does, but Mold Color Bleu is one hit, gain sinking potency for every X stack. Turn end, lose SP based on the number of stacks. And turn end, lose X stack. And now, let's see. Le Fauvisme Masque de Loup. Gain min-max speed, more bleed and sinking potency. If target has enough Mold Color Bleu, inflict sinking count. If target has enough Mold Color Rouge, then gain or inflict bleed count. If Target Hardy, take more HP and sinking damage from, or take more damage from sinking and bleed based on the number of stacks. Palette Vibrant. Take more damage from the ring IDs if target is both ring and School of Fauvism. Take more damage, even more damage. Combat start randomly gain bleed count or sinking count based on the number of stacks. Combat end. The effect expires. Have the mold colors on this stat on the unit. Homage. Turn start, randomly gain offense level up and defense level up based on the number of, or based on the stack. Turn end, the stack expires. Reflexion. Cannot use critique during the turn this unit has effect. Turn start, heal SP. Turn end, lose X stack. When the effect expires, gain Le Homage next turn equal to the number of ring student identities on the field. Okay. So, let's see, Rodya seems like a great sinking bleed identity. She seems like she's gonna be very chaotic, though. And the meursault also seems the same way. Yeah, these two are gonna be very chaotic. I can feel it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.